and what did you draw on in order to shape this newfound therapy?
Well, my father was a very eminent head teacher, and he always taught me, even as a child, the whole point of life is to help people. That was his motto, help people. And he also believed that you should make every child feel important and that you should always reward effort, not achievement. And so I was always fascinated by human behavior because he was such a great guy. He was fascinated by it too. And I found therapy just amazing because it's so helpful. But how I came up with RTT, because RTT is really about the client and not the therapist. And having been a therapist for all of my adult life, people would come back and go, oh, last week when you did that, said that, that changed my life. That was a game changer. When you made me say it's not me, or have a dialogue with the person that hurt me, or give me the praise I've always been looking for. Wow, who would have known I could change that fast? So I guess I was always collating in my entire life as a therapist things that worked. And then one client would say, when you told me all my hoarding and addiction is because I'm not enough, that really, the penny dropped. I thought, oh, well, now I'm going to try that with someone who's an alcoholic or a drug addict. And they say the same thing. Wow, how did you get that? So I created the I'm Enough movement because I realized that half of all my clients, probably even more, that would come in with alcoholism, drug addiction, hoarding, compulsive shopping, being needy, all had the same thing, I'm not enough. And I thought, well, how cool if I treat the I'm not enoughness and create an I'm Enough movement, because bullies don't feel enough. And then they bully kids, and then the kids they bully don't feel enough. People whose dads disappear when they're one, or parents say, we wanted a boy and you were the fourth girl and it's okay, but you are our last chance to have a boy. Even in jest, they think, oh, I'm a disappointment. So for me, finding one thing that was the common denominator of all of our issues. I mean, if you look at Amy Winehouse, Michael Jackson, George Michael, Whitney Houston, Princess Diana, Marilyn Monroe, there it is. They had everything except the one thing you need, which is I'm enough, just the way I am. I always have been, and I always will be. Now that I know it, you can know it too. So that was really exciting, creating that movement, writing the book. You might say, I've got all my little I'm Enough bracelets here, and having the t-shirt, literally the t-shirt. And people write to me from schools, write and say, wow, we've got the I'm Enough going on. Someone from a university said, we get the students, even though they're 18, they're so invested in the I'm Enough movement. I have yoga teachers and chiropractors saying, I say that to all my clients or patients. So it was really exciting to find one thing that I could pin change onto. And I'm really happy about that.